We're here at Homestead High School with former Spartan and IU slugger Carter Mathison, who was drafted in the 5th round by the Philadelphia Phillies in the 2024 MLB draft. And Carter, congratulations, my man.
Thank you.
When you heard your name called or however you got notified that you were drafted in the 5th round by the Phillies, what was your first initial reaction?
Yeah, it was kind of a surreal moment. A lot of work has gone into this, and to see, all the work I put in start to pay off. And, this is just the beginning, but getting that phone call was definitely surreal.
Were you surprised that it was the Phillies?
Yeah, I was kind of blind going into it. I didn't really know what was going to happen. So I was just, sitting down, waiting to, get the call and hear my name, and come to find out it's the Phillies, and it's a blessing.
Okay, so you just finished your junior season at IU, so in the draft, you have a decision to make. Once you got selected, either go back for your senior season or sign with the Phillies and begin a pro career. Where are you in that decision process at this point?
Yeah, I'll be signing with the Phillies.
So you're definitely going pro?
Yeah.
Okay, so now that you're starting your pro journey, I imagine this is a moment that you've dreamt about for a long time. How long has this been something that you've been working toward?
Ever since I was a little kid, this is something you dream about. And to see it start to become a reality, and, it's just a blessing.
Where have you grown the most since we saw you playing here at Homestead High School during your time in Bloomington that's allowed you to be a top 5 round draft pick?
I'd say just my maturity with the game, being able to slow the game down when things speed up, and just being a smart player.
Okay, during your time, only 3 seasons at IU, but 42 home runs. That's 6th all time. I don't know if you know this, but 7th all time is Kyle Schwarber, who's currently a Phillies slugger. So what does it mean to see yourself have ascended the ranks so far during your time at IU on the home run leaderboard?
Yeah, it's really cool. He's an amazing player. He's had a great career in the pros, and to be able to pass him in that category is pretty cool.
That said, what are some of the things that the Phillies identified in you that they liked, and what are some of the things that you need to work on to get ready for the pro level?
Yeah, they like the raw power that I have, and, just everything about my game, the athletic ability I bring, and, just being more consistent is the main goal I have right now.
What's your schedule? What's your timeline like? What's next for you? I know we were talking about it. You're going down to Bloomington to clear things out pretty soon, but what is the timeline, and what's your schedule looking like over the next week or two?
Yeah, so I head out on Saturday and start the journey from there.
Where do you go?
I'll be going to Philly first.
Okay, so you got to sign all the paperwork and then begin your pro career down in Florida. Is that correct?
Yeah, Clearwater.
Okay, so when you talk about this moment, what do you think this means for the people and the family that have followed you, the Homestead fans, your former teammates? It's a celebration for you, but for also all the people that I guess have poured into you.
Yeah, it's awesome. They get to share this moment with me. They've been there with me since day one. So for them to be there to experience it was awesome.
Final question for me. Is there a major league player or a player that you perhaps fashion your game after? If there's they always like to talk about comps in the draft. Is there a guy that you're like, that could be me one day?
Yeah, I don't know if I would comp myself to him necessarily, but my favorite player actually is Bryce Harper. So I've loved watching him and the power he brings to the game. So oddly enough, I'm with the same organization as he is.
Aptly drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations. He is Carter Mathison. I'm Glenn Marini, and that is your local sports report.